Hello, everybody. Um, oh, goodness, what a day. What a day. I'm glad everybody is here. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you. Let me get over here to my comments so I can say hello. To Neil, hello, welcome. Trish, that is right, I think, with Crazy Indian Treasures. I believe her name is Trish. Welcome in. And I want to actually take a moment to apologize to you. Um, I realized in going through my stuff for the celebration giveaway that we had, you had offered to do stitch markers as was one of the gifts. And somehow between my email listings and my paper listings, it slipped through the cracks on there. So I just wanted to apologize to you. But everybody out there, if you do not know Trish over there at Crazy Engine Treasures, she makes some really adorable things. So everybody should go and check her out. That would be great. And if one of the mods could drop the link, or if Trish, if you want to type Moth in the chat, then Nightbot should drop the link to your channel and everybody can go and show you some love. I wanted to apologize for that because it just kind of hit me. So let's see. Looking. Hello, Marianne. Welcome. There's Jerry saying hello to everybody. Grammy Wendy, welcome in. Let's see. We got Barb Jarvie. Welcome. Glad you're here. Marilyn Chapman, Ellen's Crochet, and Kelly Campbell. Hello and welcome in, all of you. Veronica, Madison Ray. Hello, darling. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Scrolling. And that, Marianne, that's awesome about that book, by the way. It's always such a pleasant surprise whenever you see something or you get gifted that something that you weren't really expecting or whatever. So that's always good for putting a smile on your face. Let's see. VJ, hello, welcome in. Squirrel Raid, thank you guys. Thank you for coming over. Tie-Dye Dawn and Katrina, welcome in. Cecilia Talent. Let's see. Little Lego, hello, welcome. Ronnie Allen. Let's see. Oh, there's Zach. Hello. Linda Padilla, welcome in. Glad you're here. Darcia. Chris's Kaleidoscope. Thank you for coming by. Thank you. Eleanor Kempf. Sherry, welcome in. Shirley Bain. Hi, Shirley. Angela Wright. And Lydia's here. Hope you all are doing really well today. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Oh, look at there. I caught up. Yes. I wanted to show a couple things instead of doing a video, and I may show them again in a video just so that I have all of that done where I can put links and stuff for the people who have been sending the things. But Crystal at Bag a Day, she went live. It was this last weekend, not this one that just happened, but the one before. She went live and she come up with this idea because of the idea I have for the mini hanks to do a backdrop behind me. And they're not crooked; they are level. My camera is crooked at present because I used a level to level those. So I have been starting that and to do a backdrop of where they are here, and I'm going to do here as well on this wall. So Crystal took it upon herself to do this friendship mini hanks. It's a hashtag friendship mini hanks, and she was like, wouldn't it be a cool idea if everybody, sent Joseph a mini hank as like a symbol of friendship and just keep this positivity thing moving forward? And because that's what I'm about here is, sharing a smile and sharing a bit of happiness and positivity and light. And anyway, so she asked me if she could send me a mini hank, which she did. And this is the one that I got today from Crystal. I thought that was very pretty. It is from Barn Yarn, and it's called Smoky Mountain. It's their mini Donegal DK. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I don't know that I did, but it's 85% superwash merino and 15% Donegal Nep DK weight 2-ply. It's 46 yards, so 20 grams. I just thought that that was really pretty. And of course, these things will just go, you know, up as display. I'm not working them into a project. I don't have anything like that that I'm doing at the moment. But if it did come to it and it became a thing where I felt like they were going to degrade or something like that, what I would do is I would maybe take them and try to come up with a project where all of it gets worked in together as just one big um, friendship like blanket or like a duvet cover, something like that. But as of right now, I just think that this is such a cute thing to commemorate the people who wanted to do that or were able to do that. And I will also be returning said favors to the people because that's what it's about. It's not just to me. Like you can use that and send them to whoever it is that means something to you that you want to, share a smile with and show a little display of how much they mean to you or something. Just a little mini hank to send to them as like a keepsake or however they want to use it. Just as like I don't know, just a kind little gesture. So I wanted to show that one, and then I received another one here today. Well, we'll do the one that came in Saturday first. This one is from Nessa. Um, so if somebody could put Nessa's link, my brain has quit working. But this one she ordered from a place on Etsy called Potions and Pearls, and it came in this bag, and I thought this was such a cute little little way that they do it. Oh, I did. Yes, I framed the artwork that was sent to me. I thought it was very, very pretty, so I put it in a frame. I may end up actually moving that frame up so that it is a little more distance between that and the bars for the mini hanks. So I may adjust that a little bit, but I thought that that definitely deserved and needed to be framed and hung. But I will show you guys. So the black, whatever the organza bag, I think is what these are called, and it had this hanging from it, which is the card for the shop. And it had a little note from Nessa, and it says, "Enjoy your gift. I hope you like it. Thanks for your support, your kind words, and for watching my channel and being a friend. Hashtag friendship mini Hank." And the shop again is Potions and Pearls. And if you go on Etsy, you can just search that. They have some really, really beautiful, beautiful yarns. The dye on this, it's just such a deep, beautiful teal. I'm really, really, I think that that is very, very pretty. So I just wanted to take a minute and show these gestures of friendship that people have sent. And like I said, I will be returning that gesture as well. And then the other thing that came in today is from Cindy Lou over at Lulu's Treasure Trove. And she sent me a little package, and it had a cute little note, and it says, "Joseph, congratulations on your milestones, with many more to come. Here is a couple mini skeins for your wall. They were hand dyed by Dee at Dee's Creative Hands Crochet. Sincerely, Cindy Lou at Lulu's Treasure Trove." I just thought that was a very pretty little handwritten note. So thank you very much, Cindy Lou. And these are the two Hanks. They're very vibrant. Dee did an amazing job. This is my first yarn that I have from Dee, like that Dee dyed, and I just thought that they were very, very pretty. I love the depth and the shades in each of them. I just thought that that was so pretty and very, very kind of Cindy to send that. But she also sent in her package was this cute little notions pouch. And then inside of it, she put some little items, and I will show you. I thought they were so cute. There's this little, it's like a little ornament, and it is wooden. Um, and it's got the little gnomes driving the little USA car. I thought that was so adorable, especially with the 4th of July coming up and stuff. I thought that that was very, very cute. And I do apologize if I am missing things in the chat. I will do a little scroll here just for a second. Everybody dropping links. Yes, everybody. And if you guys see links being posted that you know you do not currently subscribe to or you haven't checked them out yet, please, please, by all means, go and do that, because that is my whole point and purpose in this is I want to spread the love and keep the positivity and the support rolling forward, always forward. You know, I just think it's so important to support everybody, because everybody here is amazing and beautiful and creative and deserving of everybody to go and subscribe and support them and leave them kind comments and leave them all the thummies. So thank you guys for doing that. Hello, Granny D, and hello to everybody else. If I've missed you, I'm so sorry. Yes, thank you guys. Thank you. And also in here, there is this little another 4th of July kind of theme, or just patriotic themed wooden ornament. I thought that was very cute. Sorry that it's getting washed out from my computer there, but the color is much richer than that. It's not washed out like that in person. I just thought that was really adorable. And there is one more of the wooden ornaments here, and this one really made me smile. Look, it's a little gnome, and it looks like a little bee. It's got little sunflowers on its shoes, and in its little overall pocket there. This was really, really adorable, and I will probably end up hanging these ornaments at the ends of my mini Hank dowel rods back there. I thought that might be a nice little accent touch to that. And then there was a little tape measure in here. There's a nice little ink pen. I'm a big fan of ink pens. I have so many pens. I every time there's a pen to grab and collect or something, it is definitely so. This I enjoy this quite a bit. And then there's a little pouch here in a tiny little organza bag. Let's see, and it's got this little elephant. Look at it, it's so cute, and it's like a rubbery type, like a soft jelly type situation. But I thought that was adorable as well. And then there's some little puppy dog stickers. They're very cute. Some little motivational cards. The one says, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step." And then another one that says, "I am so thankful for you, and I'm thankful for all of you guys, because without you guys, I would not be here, and I would not be where I'm at in this YouTube journey. So it is very much all about you guys, and I'm very thankful for each and every one of you." And then there is this little set of stitch markers that are these really funky, cute little geckos. And I just thought those were really, really adorable. I enjoy that. When I taught, I had quite pen colored ink collection. Oh, nice. Oh, hello, Yarn Barf. Welcome in, Christy. Glad you're here with us. And then the last thing in here is 2 more little stickers, and one says, "If you believe in yourself, anything is possible." And that is so true and such an amazing thing to keep in mind. If you just believe in yourself, you can do anything. It's very important. Every moment is a fresh beginning. That is that one. So thank you very much, Cindy Lou. That was very, very sweet of you to send all this really adorable stuff. And I just wanted to take a moment to show those items, and then I will get into some updates and some things, because like I said when I very first come on here, it's been a day. So I started with good, right? Other than the fact that whenever I was bringing dinner in around, I slipped and fell. I mentioned it in Granny D's live stream. There was a hanger that had made its way underneath the edge of a rug, and I stepped on it, and my foot went whoop, and I just hit the floor, plate full of food and all, made a big mess. And luckily, I didn't really get hurt. A little sore in my arm a bit, and my knee, where I landed on my knee and caught with this hand. So there's that. I am my mother's child, and I'm clumsy, so I don't need much of an excuse to be able to trip on something. But yeah, so that happened. But the big thing that really I wanted to bring to you guys and ask for your positive thoughts and prayers if you're so inclined to do so. Um, I've mentioned before the 11-year-old, my cousin's little boy that I now have custody of. He had a doctor's appointment on Friday, and we had a blood panel done, and they did uh, the fasting blood work for, check for diabetes and things like that, because he's had a few symptoms um, correlating to possible diabetes or something similar, but it may end up just being nerves or something like that. But in the full panel blood work that they did, he had some questionable results. Um, his uh, red blood cell counts, so his hemoglobin and his hematocrits were elevated, and he had a couple liver enzymes that were also elevated. So we don't know right now what that could be from, or what that you know so we have more stuff coming up. The clinic that we usually take him to, that's where they did the tests and stuff, and they have referred through to a pediatrician in a town about 45 minutes or so away from here. And so they will be redoing the blood panels and stuff and checking for those things, and the pediatrician will be able to give us a little hopefully more insight as to what's going on, because like I said, he has been having some odd little symptoms like soreness, like nausea stuff going on, headaches, and getting flushed, like he thinks he feels hot but no temperature, that kind of stuff. So it's just one of those things. So, you guys just kind of keep that in your thoughts and stuff. I not trying to bring anything down, but I like to keep you guys up to date on things in life, and that was definitely today's events and something that weighs heavy on the mind. Um, so there's that. But I hope everybody here is having a wonderful day. I know it's Monday, so it's usually not everybody's favorite day of the week. I hope your weekend was great. Did you guys do fun things, exciting things, work on projects? How did you feel your weekend? Sorry, let me go over to chat and check. Thank you guys. Thank you for keeping the positivity there and the prayers and thoughts. Thank you. Thank you. Sounds like epilepsy. Yeah, and it's we want to make sure. So the next step is the pediatrician appointment, and they viewed it as, I guess, important enough that they sped up and got him into the pediatrician actually this Wednesday. So typically it would have been a few weeks out, but they called and made some arrangements and scheduled him in to see the pediatrician this week. So fingers crossed things work out where it's nothing you know bad, of course, obviously, but just unexpected. We just had the blood work done to make sure everything was good, but I guess that it's good that maybe we did it, and if it is something, it was caught in good time. But let's see. Yeah, Madison for sure. And he's such a sweet kid too. He's different because he's on the spectrum, but the spectrum is what it is. And but he's just, I don't know, he's pretty good. He doesn't get in any trouble really. He doesn't do anything. He likes his games, and he likes his stuff that he's into, like his toys. Oh goodness, all the toys. And he's like, he can tell you everything about anything to do with the stuff that he's into. He's like a little expert on his Beyblades and his shows he watches, and his, all the stuff that he does. It's just and now, we've not obviously told him or tried to explain to him about the health stuff right now. We're just waiting, and we'll take him to the doctor on Wednesday, and we'll kind of go from there, because they'll also be starting the work on getting the official testing for the ASD. and stuff because he's never had an official diagnosis. The family never did that, and now I'm kicking that into gear and getting things moving forward in that. So we'll see what comes. I made pretty yarn bars with new yarn Swift. Oh, yeah. I guess I could say I screwed up. And that's really easy to do, Christy, because once you get the Swift figured out, it's really simple. But going into it kind of blind on it, not, never doing it the first time, I messed up and I had to untangle a bit of a mess. But it very much like once you get that down and make sure that your hank is wrapped around properly and it's not twisted first, and you make sure that it's rotated properly all the way around, and then you can cut the little ties carefully, making sure you don't cut the yarn, and then you can start your feed onto your winder or however it is, and that really kind of helps avoid some of that tangle. And also feel free, especially whenever you're first getting started, with the winder or whatever, go slow, because you don't have to wind quickly, just until you get the feel of it. Once you get the feel of it and learn like the tension from the Swift going to the winder, you can really, you know, crank it up and move the speed up. But definitely take your time. That way, if a tangle does start to happen, you can maybe kind of see it before the danger zone and it becomes a knot. So that's my recommendation on that. Let's see. I went to something for groceries and water. We need to bring water in to drink. Oh, I see. Yeah, clean water is always, that's good to have. Let's see. Almost completed with my hippy dippy tote. Oh, I can show that stuff too. Things I've been working on. Um, so last night I started working again on this virus shawl that I had started using the leftovers from the top that I made for my mother. And so it still got all the the tails hanging where I need to uh, sew them in, but I think it's coming along pretty nicely there. Started working on that. Not like I didn't have other projects going, but I was looking at it and I was like, well, I really need to get this underway. And then the scarf that I had been working on, I think I might have showed this in a video or in a live already. I'm not real certain. It might have been West Coast Wednesday, or maybe I didn't. Maybe I just imagined that I did show it. But I'm working with this. This is just going to be a long, like, wraparound scarf. And the yarn here is a 100% BFL wool. So apparently I can use wools. I just had a reaction to that one wool early on. I don't know if it was maybe the dye or what it was. Well, and this is a softer wool. It's not as coarse as that Barocco was. So maybe that's what makes the difference. But the colorway here on this is called Northern Lights, and it was actually dyed by a lady in Scotland. And her dye thing, and I don't know if she's dying still presently. I think she might be on a hiatus from it, possibly. I've not been able to see any updated information on her social media since like several months ago. So I don't know if she's just stopped, but her yarn dyeing thing was Big Tree Yarns. I just think that it's a really pretty colorway, and I've just sort of done kind of a stitch sampler. Imagine that, Joseph, doing stitch sampler, right? That's kind of my go-to. I enjoy varied stitch styles and things, and you can see I've done like some windows and various little things, and extra sort of ridge stitches, in a couple places, just to add like a texture and a little something different to it. But so I am still working on that. I will probably make it as long as I have yarn. So I will use up the remainder of this, and it will just be like a multi wraparound scarf. So there is that I'm working on. And then let me put that over there. And then here I'm working on another hippy dippy. That will be my third hippy dippy bag, and it has actually these pieces here. These rows are actually just fabric that I took, and they're strips, and then I just pulled them, and it gave them that curling effect. And then I just used them to crochet in. And I think I may even leave the ties where the little strips are tied together, and just leave it on the cover of the bag. And this is, various different yarns, different sizes, different brands, and but I think everything in here is acrylic and or cotton. There might be some bamboo in there, I think, but there is no wool in this. So, but that is that one that I'm working on. Yeah, leave the ties. Yeah, I definitely think so. I think it adds kind of like a interesting bit of layering to it. Let me move this stuff back over here so I don't knock anything down. Then come back over here to chat. Let's see. I had epilepsy as a child, meningitis caused, and all the symptoms sound like what I dealt with. Hope he feels better soon. Yeah, we hope so too. He's just, it it's bad whenever anybody is sick or doesn't feel well, but I feel like it's extra bad when it's, a little one. Like, cuz it's just not fair. I don't think, but what do you do? Do the best you can. That's what you do. Didn't get much crocheting done. Tried to finish my cardigan. I need to do that as well. I have a cardigan in a project bag that is probably 20%, 25% done. I need to work more on that too. Um, let's see. And I don't know if I showed. Uh, 1 second. I don't know if I showed these bags. I may have. I can't remember. The last few weeks have been so busy. I can't recall if I have or not. But this was the first little try I did at Hippy Dippy. And the strap will be replaced with something more fun. This is actually a strap that I borrowed off of my Dulcimer case just to see what it would look like with the strap. So it's got just a basic, nothing super fancy. I don't have a lot of like the novelty yarns and stuff that make it really funky. So I just had to kind of work with what few types of extra yarns and scraps that I had. Um, so there's that, and then I've been working on this one that is not finished, but I've been working on weaving in, and you can kind of see here. I've been working on weaving in some of this ribbon with like the glittered edging there. So this one is the second one that I did. Like I said, it's not finished. I'm going to do probably some like fringe across here, different from the fringe on the other one, and then weave in a few more strands of that glittered ribbon, and then it will get a strap. And I'm probably going to go by Goodwill actually and see if they have any um, purses that have nice straps that they can be removed and put on. Let's see. Let me see. Da-da-da-da-da. Hello, everybody. Again, thank you all for coming in. It means a lot that you're here. As if you're doing the correct thing. I hope so. That's what I try to do. Let's see. And yeah, VJ, that getting him to drink more water was definitely a recommendation from the doctor. And it's a recommendation that we all should follow because here I am with Pepsi. But so yeah, that is something that we will work on. And because she said that some of those elevated levels can result in, because he is heavy, um, he's uh, a big boy, and so he does have some things that can be fixed with uh, you know correcting diet and drinking more water, getting more active, and like playtime outside. She recommended a minimum of like 30 minutes of you know going and playing, like physical exertion each day, because he he's very happy to just not. He likes to sit there and he likes to watch his phone and he likes to play his games and do his stuff. And it is partly on the family because they haven't, made him get up and do that. And he's spoiled. He's, that kind of thing. But it's that's just one of those things that we'll just have to make those changes, and it's always easier when you do it as a family as well. Let me turn that off because I feel like that's making everything very, very bright. Let's see. Hello, Jamie. Hello, hello, and everybody else. That if I've missed you coming in, I have not intended to do that. I just get sidetracked and have a hard time keeping up with the chat. So if you are here and I've not said hello to you, thank you very much for being here. It means a lot that you have come here and are spending this bit of time with me. Tennessee Jenny, hello, welcome, welcome. I ordered the same one you have. It was delivered, but haven't tried it yet. Swift. I'm assuming it's the Swift. Let's see. Hello, Shannon with Art Junkie. Hello, hello. And if you are here and you would like your link dropped in the chat, all you have to do is type the word Moth, and it will drop your link into the chat so that everybody here can go and show you some love and support. I'm here just eating supper, roast beef, potatoes, and carrots. Very nice, Zach. Let's see. Scrolling. And yes, Shannon is going live today at 8 p.m. Eastern, so that's 7 p.m. Central. Was that 5 p.m. Pacific? 6 Mountain, I think. I think that's right. Let's see. Stephanie, daughter calling. Must need help with something. Be back soon. Take your time, Stephanie. Family is always first. Are you feeling okay from the fall? Sorry. Yeah, I think so. Just my back is a little sore, my arm and my knee. But again, the back thing, my back is always sore, so I can't. I don't know if that's that may just be par for the course. Let's see. Love making virus shawls. I do too. I really enjoy virus shawls. I think that it's such a pretty stitch pattern, and it's so easy. Once you do it and get it down, it's so easy, and it makes such a lovely shawl. And there's several patterns out there to turn that into blankets as well. If you wanted to make a virus blanket, which is on my list of things to do, I think that would be really nice, especially as a throw, like over the back of a chair or something. I think it's just such a pretty pattern. Let's see. So I showed what you sent him. I did. Scarf, love the colors. Thank you. I'm at that point, not sure what who I said hi to. Yeah, Jerry, you try to hit everybody, and I do that same thing. Like I see names, and I'm like, did I say hi to them? I think I did, maybe not. Joanne Sproxton, welcome in. Thank you. Or Joan, probably Joan. My brain. Joan, welcome. Delia, welcome. Hello. I'm busy all week and feel like I've missed so much trying to catch up on everyone's videos. Same. I missed so much over the past week because I've had so much going on and so many things, all the moving parts, kicking into gear, and I've missed so very much. And I've been trying to go and catch up on some of that and leave the love, the little trail of crumbs across the YouTube streets. Raw wool is very known to making sensitivity, and I think that is maybe what it was, because I had such a reaction to that. But with this BFL, there's nothing, it's fine. Like, I don't itch, I don't, it doesn't. So maybe it was just that it was like really rough, and that Barocco one did seem to have a lot of flyaways coming off of it, because like in my light it's pretty bright, so I could like see the little wool fibers sort of all over the place. So I think that it was just that it sheds so much and that those little fibers get itchy. It could have been the alpaca. Well, I don't think so, because I've made hats using like 100% alpaca, and I didn't have any reaction to that. Now, maybe it was the alpaca in that particular blend that could have been. Um, so I don't know. It's kind of a mystery. Um, I'll just watch as I use yarns moving forward and see if I can kind of narrow it down to what gave me the reaction. I've got a few projects in progress: a pineapple wrap of bamboo cotton and a virus poncho with alpaca. Very nice, Jenny. That's awesome. Let's see, let's see, let's see. The yarn stores I called don't have the Ericonia yarn. Yeah. I that actually that statement leads me back into I still have a plea for help out to find the alpaca reina in the colorways of either, uh, preferably both colorways, but especially the colorways of iced caramel and grapevine. Um, and it's proving to be exceedingly difficult to find because it is a yarn that was discontinued sometime either in late 2017 or early 2018, I believe. And so nobody really has it. I have called yarn stores, I have looked on Ravelry, I have checked all the places, and I've found the alpaca reina, but really not in those colorways. And there are people on Ravelry that do have it in their collection, but nobody that really has it listed is willing to turn loose of it. So, so I guess the scarf that I was making with those may just end up becoming a little tapestry for the wall. I think I'm going to run a uh, a rod across the top of it with like a little hanging piece and just let it be like a wall decoration because it's definitely not long enough yet to be a scarf. So we'll see. Looking. Shot me. Stitch. You shot me. Never seen you doing a stitch sampler. Yeah, no, I know it's so out of the ordinary for me. Like, no, that's what I always do. I really enjoy the variation. Um, oh, thank you, Mimi. I My hair had been getting a little long and it was a little bushy, so I just chopped it off. Let's see. I like that idea of leaving the ties. On the hippy dippy. Yes. Sorry. My brain was like, hmm? Well, that looks cool. Thank you. Thank you. Here, mostly lurking. That's fine. Thank you guys for being here. It means a lot. It really does. Let's see. Scrolling. I need to crochet more or less designing cat ears for the headphones. Yeah, but hey, you got to do what you got to do, and I guess if you want to look super kitty cute, you need the 3D printed ears on your headphones, right? Um, and Zach's Crafts and More does go live tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, so that's 8 p.m. Central, uh, 7 Mountain, 6 Pacific. I think I'm getting that down. I've been making shells for Christmas presents. I've got 3 done so far. Hey, and you got lots of time left. Well, I say that, but these months just slip by like water, don't they? It's just time is just flying. Um, the main cause problems. Yeah. So I with Jaden and the blood work and the issues, I'll keep everybody updated as we find out more and um, go along with the journey. Let me do something real quick here. There we go. Um, so like I said, I will keep everybody updated on that. Oh, and I did have an update on my friend from Rotary, the older gentleman who has had the health concerns and stuff. And I had received a couple questions on if I had any further updates on that situation. I do. They had been doing tests and things like that. on him to try to find out what he had going on and why he was declining, and they couldn't really find what was happening. And then they happened to find a mass in his brain, and so there's, at his advanced age and all this stuff, there's really not a lot that they can do, and he is still not wanting a nursing facility and things like that. So, I don't really know a whole lot outside of that, other than the fact that um, this past week at Rotary, the Rotary meeting last Thursday, we did talk about this member, and we decided, because he's not been he's not been there with us for a few months now at the meetings, and he did have his quarterly dues were due. And so what we decided as a club, we went together and pooled money, and between all of us there, we were able to build up the money to pay his next year's worth of dues, just so that he can stay um, an active member of Rotary, because he was one of the founding members of our Rotary Club charter. So he's been there with the club for 30 years, and we just did not want to take that from him. Like, even if he's not able to come to the meetings, that kind of thing, we wanted to make sure and pass it along and let him know that he will remain a member of the club as long as he is, you know, as long as we can do that for him, because it's just, we thought that that was something that we could do as a gesture, because it's clearly meant something to him. He's been a member, like I said, from the day that they signed the charter creating our local Rotary Club, and so that was just something that we took it upon ourselves to do, and we put together a care basket, a package for him and his wife, on some food items and snacky things that they can both eat with minimal effort, and not having to cook things, and do anything big, because they are wanting to try to stay at home. And I can't blame them. I completely understand that, and so just send positive thoughts and energy there as well, and just pray for his comfort and things like that. So that is the update on the gentleman from my Rotary Club. I just thought that I would mention that, because there were people who were curious about that. So let's see, scrolling. Beginners, so being in this community is so excellent, getting to know so many things. Yes, Joan, this, like, I cannot brag on this community enough. The amount of talent and just creativity and kindness that's here is literally better than any community that I've ever been a part of. And it's so incredible to see so many people sharing all these wonderful things, and doing so just out of the kindness of their heart. you know um the free patterns and the free tutorials, and just there's endless videos out there to show you how to make anything you could want to make. And it's just, these people do this and create these things and provide it to all of us here, just because they want to. And I think that that's such a great thing. And um I'm so blessed and so thankful to be here and be a part of it, and I'm glad you're here with us too. Are you making an insert or lining for the bag? Not for the hippy dippies on mine, because mine, the yarn is so dense and so thick, and my stitches are so tight together, that I can barely even push a finger through the stitches. So I think that it's going to be good, because the ones I'm doing are really designed as, like, a laptop bag, a tablet case, that kind of thing. So it's not something that um, it's not going to be like a school book bag or something where you would have pens or pencils or things that would, like, slip through. So that's why I'm not lining those. But you could definitely line your hippy dippy bags if you were going to use it as a purse, or a school bag, something like that. I think I would recommend it, just because stuff comes through crochet stitches. um, let's see. It's fun to upcycle cotton clothing by ripping strips and using as yarn. Would be great in hippy dippy bag. Yeah. And that's kind of what with the fabric strips that I did. I just took and well, I cut them, and then you just pull it. And when you do that and pull it, it makes it have that, it like curls it and makes it roll. So it almost makes like a little fabric yarn almost. Um, let's see. Oh, thank you, Jaxie, for gifting the membership. Thank you very much for that. Let's see. And I know I'm behind in chat. Joseph must lead by example. And I really try, and that's my old thing with the positivity and the kindness, and sharing a smile and helping make somebody's day a little bit brighter. And I hope that by me trying to do my best to do that here, that then people go and carry that through. And I know you guys do. I see you guys do it all the time, every day, in all your videos and your lives, and the comments that you leave, even if you're not a creator. Like, I see you guys out there doing your level best to spread as much um, happiness and as much kindness as possible. And I thank you for that very, very much. And I know, I'm sorry, I look over here. I know the camera is here. I do apologize for that, guys. It's just I'm trying to watch the screen, which is here, and it's got the chat and all the stuff. But I'm still working on trying to look at the camera. Let's see. Late to the party, but hello, everyone. You're not late. Everybody is everywhere just at the right time and the time that they're meant to be there. So it's good to have you with us, Joni. Thank you for being here. Let's see. That is all kids say. Maybe you go take a walk with him. Yeah, and well, I could benefit from that too. I really could, Bertha, for sure. Since you're into games, get some interactive sports games. Yeah, and I think that because he does enjoy like ball and stuff like that. We did have him in um, the little league t-ball and stuff here, and then he sort of stopped wanting to do that. Like he found a new little thing that he was really into and doing it. But that's definitely something that could be a thought on, just even if it was just going and playing with him at the park or something like that. Thank you, Christy. Thank you. Oh, I've not been clicking to put these up on the screen. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Stitch in the Spectrum. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Glad you're with us. Let's see. Well, he was actually talking about that like a few days ago. And I guess he was watching some of his YouTube videos, and somebody had the VR headsets and the stuff. And so that was that was definitely something that he has mentioned, and it could be something to think about for sure. So that is on his radar. He has mentioned it. So he hadn't mentioned it up until that point, but that is definitely a possibility. Just found a sheep cheese in the backyard. In the backyard? I guess my puppy wants to learn to crochet. Oh goodness. Those puppies, there's something. Good thing they're cute though, huh? The Wii gaming for moving. I know I could use it. Yeah, same. Honestly, same. Thank you, Joan, for joining as a member. Thank you very much. That's so awesome. Welcome. And there's not a whole lot yet. I had plans on having more stuff set up in the members area, but like I said, the last week or two have been crazy busy for me just outside of the YouTube streets and stuff, and I've just been so pressed for time and not really had the time to get to it, but that is on my list of things. But thank you so very much for joining. It means a lot. And to all the members and supporters, even if you're not able to be a member and you're just here and you're watching the video and you're leaving a thumb, and you watch my other stuff and you leave nice comments and all this stuff, thank you guys so much. It's such awesome support, and it I say it all the time, but it really humbles me every day to see the amount of that support that I receive here. And that's why I view it so important to try to keep that support moving forward. I go and I try to support as many people as I can, and I, try to do shout outs and mention people. And I have Nightbot here open to drop the links, and all you have to do is type the word Moth. And I highly recommend everybody to go and click on all those links and show love to everybody that does drop their link, because it's just so important, and it doesn't cost anything to do that. And you can really make a huge difference in somebody's day by just going and hitting that subscribe button, or leaving a thumb, or leaving a nice comment on a video if they make videos. Just spread the kindness. That's what it's really all about. So let's see. Looking, scrolling. I've seen some people talking about that, and I think I've seen some images of it, and it's really pretty when it's done and worked up. That's something that I should try. Let's see. I used the virus stitch on the skirt of my wedding dress. Oh, wow. That's really cool. I wouldn't have even thought about that, but it makes sense. It would be such a nice drape, and like if you had the underlying fabric and like the way it would come through. I bet that was lovely, Bridget. Tricia, it's a very pretty stitch. It is. It really is. I've made at least 4 virus blankets, one of my go-to blanket patterns. It's such a pretty stitch pattern. It really is, and it works up pretty quick. And it's just such an easy one. It looks complicated, but it's really not. Let's see. So many projects, not enough time. That I feel that 1.5%, and I think all of us do. Like everybody on here has 100 projects in their head that they want to work on, and a good many of us have 8 or 10 whips at any given moment, because there's just so many things we want to make. um let's see. Well, hello, nice to meet you as well. Welcome in, Pamela. Let's see. Congratulations, little Lego. Very, very awesome. It's the milestones, and at each little step of the way, it's so interesting to watch, growth, and see the stuff and the positivity and the things growing, because it's just, I don't know, it makes you feel some kind of way. Now I will warn you, because you'll eventually, you're going to get there. Whenever you get that, like once you get 900, waiting on getting to 1,000, probably about 950. That 950 to 1K just feels like it moves at a glacial pace, because it's literally like some kind of like speed bump. Like you know, you get there, and then you'll go up, say, at 955, and then they take it back and it rolls back to like 950, and then you come back up to, like, you get like 957, and then it comes back again, and it just feels like this weird thing. And I don't know if it's YouTube doing it, but everybody talks about that like 950 to 1,000 little hurdle. It's something about it's, I don't know. It's almost eerie how it happens. But let's see. Oh, thank you for doing that. Everybody should do that. JB is absolutely amazing. Everybody here is amazing, and everybody should be subscribed to everybody else that's in here, because we all love each other and we're a big family. So let's see. I found soft stitch yarn at Hobby Lobby today. Pause for effect on clearance. $1.24 a skein. That's awesome. That is absolutely excellent. That's a wonderful price on that. I don't have a Hobby Lobby near enough to me that would really be worth it. I have to drive for like an hour and 20 or an hour and 25 minutes to get to the nearest one. So I haven't even tried. But to all those of you out there getting the good deals at Hobby Lobby with their sale, that's really awesome. Let's see. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Have barbs make the wool feel itchy. Yeah, I think that's maybe what it was with that one that I had the reaction to. Um, let's see. Yes, absolutely. What you put out is what comes back. And I believe that 1,000,000%. And I used to think that was a bunch of hooey, but it absolutely is the case. The energy and the attitude and the everything that you put out into the world is what you're going to get back. So, why not be nice? Why not be kind? Why not spread happiness and share a smile? Because it takes so much less energy to do that than it does to do the opposite. And so, yeah, let's see. Thanks for the shout out. Anytime you deserve it, you're absolutely amazing. And like I said, everybody here is. And so I just try to do whatever little part I can. I'm not I'm not, a big time person here on YouTube, but I do try to do what I can and um, keep the love rolling. Those wheels on the bus, you got to keep moving. So I had the dyer pick from a few color choices I sent her. Well, it's absolutely lovely. I mean that yarn is just really really nice, and the packaging was super super cute. If you didn't get to see it, I will hold it up and show again. It came in this black organza bag, and it had this little label hanging from the ribbon on it. That's just really really cute, and they write your personal little note on the back of it. And then the yarn itself came in this little wraparound sort of case thing. And I just thought it was super cute the way it was done, and it's such a beautiful, lovely, rich color, and you can see that. And the camera kind of washes it out a bit. It is a richer tone than that in person, but it's so so nice, and it's very soft. Very good yarn. So thank you very much, Nessa, for that, and thank you everybody who has sent the friendship mini hanks and are keeping that movement rolling. I'm so in love with the idea of it, and I just think that it's such an amazing thing that Crystal Bag a Day came up with, and it's just a blessing and a way to bless those that mean something to you. It's not just the hashtag is not just about me. It's about whoever you want to do that for. And if you're a person and you don't have, say, many hanks, you know, send whatever you want. Just some little act of kindness, some little thing to send to the people, even if it's a card, a little note, a letter, something. Send it out to the people that mean something to you, and that you just want to help brighten the day. Because I think that it's such an important thing to remember, that we don't know everybody's struggles, and we don't know if they're having a bad day. We don't know how they're feeling on a certain day. And maybe a random note or a card or whatever it is, whatever thing you can, manage or want to do, like maybe that can make something in their life a little bit better and a little brighter, and they could smile a little bit. So, it's just a thought. So hashtag friendship mini hanks, but it goes beyond hanks, guys. Just hashtag friendship, right? That's that's the important thing, and that's what everybody needs, and we all deserve that. So, yeah. Going to Hirschner's warehouse sale on Thursday. That's awesome. If I lived close enough, I would do that, but I don't. So I will live vicariously through you. You'll have to maybe if you get a really good haul, you might have to show us your haul, or just send pictures if you don't, You got my email. Let's see. Well, hello, Shelly. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. This one is 25 halfway to live enabled. Well, see, there you go. You're getting there. I couldn't manage multiple channels. There's no way that I could do that. It would be too much for me. I'm going to do a little bit of a speed scroll here because I know we're getting down to it, and I don't want to cut into. I believe Sanita is going live at 6, and I would like us to raid over to Sanita and show her support and love. So if my mods would be able to drop Sanita's link here Congratulations and welcome to all the new members. Absolutely. Welcome, welcome, guys. And thank you so very much. Let's see. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Sorry if I'm missing your stuff. I'm just trying to. Thanks for letting all of us know. Prayed for your friend a couple of times. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Sorry, I know I was super behind here. Absolutely. Mondays are a busy, busy day on the live schedule. I think there's literally lives, all throughout the day. You could wake up in the morning and watch live all the way through going to bed on Mondays. Thank you. Love you too, Granny D. Thank you. Thank you. You're such a sweetheart. How many skeins of ice caramel do I need? Really, at least one. But I would, if somebody had two, I would be very interested in talking to them about what they would want in return for that, like what price they'd be asking, because I would like to have that to add to that scarf project. So if anybody out there knows anybody that has it or has it themselves, do feel free to send me an email about that. And my email is in the description box, and it's also on my About Me on my page. Well, hello, hello. Thank you, Lala. Thank you, thank you. I'm doing pretty good, pretty good. Can't complain. Let's see. Trying to get to the bottom before I end it up here. I'm freezing Johannesburg. I can't tell you there's no community yarn or craft related for a guy like me. It can be lonely, but connecting with you guys in America has really lifted my energy. And see, that's what I love about this community. Like, it really brings all of us together, even those of us who live in areas where you're not able to find a community for that. And it just helps you feel like you have other like minded people that you can share with and that really invite you in and help make you feel like you're really a part of the community and the family. So I'm glad you're here with us and hope to see more from you, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Yes, thank you guys for chatting with each other in the chat. Sorry if I am missing things you've said to me. All right, I made it to the bottom. Thank you guys again for being here and joining me on this. And, it just means a lot. And I hope that I was able to share some stuff with you that was, worthwhile and interesting. And I showed you some of the lovely yarn that I've received, um, from Cindy Lou and from Crystal with Bag a Day, these beautiful yarns, and from Nessa, this yarn, this purple one back here from Bridget with uh, her channel that my brain has just blanked. So that is from Bridget. It's very, very pretty, and she spun that and dyed it herself. And then these over here came from a lady, um, Kelly. She sent that and another set that I can give out to other people to keep that friendship mini Hank thing rolling forward. And then I've received other emails and messages of people saying, that they're sending stuff and I have tracking information for stuff. It just thank you guys for everything you do. You're all awesome and I love you very much. And so now everybody go and raid Sunita because she deserves all the love and support. And thank you guys for being with me. And until next time, I love you very much. Bye, everybody.